This is it. This is the point of no return. This, after this promotion match, and what I need to do here, I will have no choice but to do the final boss of the game. I don't think I have to tell everyone that, me beating the final boss of the game indicates spoilers. Because after this promotion match, you're forced to go through a number of boss fights. Let's head to a Pokemon Center first and get stocked up on any sort of items I need for healing. Something else I'm going to do, this might seem a little silly. I want to buy 10 Pokeballs. No, wait, I don't need to buy 10 Pokeballs, that's right. I can just go to the Emporium to do that. So, it feels like that headache's coming back too. Damn it. Next stop is I'm going to go to the Pokeball Emporium. I'm going to go to the restaurant La Yeah and head northward. I'm going to buy a single Premier Ball. For a reason. Now I go to Hotel Z. But at my dad's home, so I'm gonna have to mute a lot, especially at inopportune times. I sure am glad I took a photo with this man. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? Oh, hey Azura, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding! I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group called Team Flare Noveru. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Noveru Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AC, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come. We can speak on the roof. Azura, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to the Sandre Labs. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I've committed. And of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I have loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurted the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to this senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Palos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed upon Floette. This is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie, and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together, reach the control panel within Angie. I could have never imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have one question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into a Flogess? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after these 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Azura, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you've got to beat Grisham. I'm conflicted. How come? Yeah, I see what you mean, but does that really mean you just want to bow out of this fight? Besides, even if you backed down and left everything up to Grisham, how do you know Floette would even choose to fight alongside him? And would that bring AZ any peace? I get why you're conflicted, but I say you should face Grisham and let the battle decide things. Now it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all. My dear Team MZ. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows at Team MZ? Yes. I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the AZ Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. We know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve in helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Russell, please. That's too far. But it is true that you, Azura, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I've come to love this city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect this city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Calendar tickets verified. You are clear to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. Yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose? I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true. Burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Ah, he shows Charizard X. Interesting decision. Timer balls, too. Interesting. That says something about him and his Pokemon. He's been biding his time. He's been waiting. Yeah, they're all timer balls. biding his time. I'm cocky, and we're gonna turn this into a Charizard fight. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. This is such an anime fight. Mega Charizard X versus Mega Charizard Y. Which is better? Let's find out. It would appear that Mega Charizard Y is better. Who would have thought? Or maybe my Charizard is just way too powerful. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. There we are at the top of the ranks. The most powerful trainer. You lost. The Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Krishan. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. That world of beauty and the sense of justice still have hold of us. And they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Azura. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nuvero exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. And come by Nuvero Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those fire blast roasts you like. It's Glowy Butt Dog. Zah! I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Sid! Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he held dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. We need to leave. We need to leave now. Guess what? I made it to A rank too! Whoa, you both reached rank A on the same day? It must have helped you two to have a lot. It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A rank trainers, we'll be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that! I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait. Floette looks like she's in pain? The tower. Is it Angie that is affecting you? What? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumiose and this world will be safe in your hands. Man has got to be dying. That's the cough of death. That night. That didn't sound good. That's... Azura, you alright? I want to find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound good. That sounds bad. Sounds very bad. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's got something to do with the Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary's stringing about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. Yeah, take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent's happening. Normally I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all 4 of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We are fine. But I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Angie in some way. So I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh my gosh! Prism Tower! I really don't like the look of that glow. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Angie goes rogue as well. Angie will go rogue? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. It'll be alright, AZ. Tim MZ is gonna take care of it. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now. Okay, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has Mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower. The power of Angie. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Angie Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we were to stop it from destroying the city. It would only slow you down if I were to go. So I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us something. Maybe you can cook us something good to celebrate when we get back, AZE. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Azura. I am grateful that our paths crossed. Hit the Zygarde cell. We got ourselves a little freeloader. Damage to Central Plaza and its vicinity appears to be minimal. It seems trainers near the tower have moved to secure the area. All the trainers here in Lumiose are truly superb. I need to get a screenshot. The entire city has that purple glow around it, too. It looks like we got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Sloette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you, the trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team NZ, you are in the remarkable position as having 2 trainers who achieved rank A. So I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Azura are both rank A now, Urbane. That's right. So we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. And then I'll be the one to save every person in Pokemon and Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? If that's what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, Azura, talk to me when you're ready to battle. Okay, Gary motherfucking Oak. It's time for us to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer, and who will take control of the tower. Let's do it. We're ready when you are, Vinny. Trainer Urbane, rank A, authenticated. Trainer Azura, rank A, authenticated. These 2 trainers who are cleared to battle to decide who is the strongest ZA Royale trainer. I'm gonna prove that I'm up to this, no matter what comes after. I knew you'd say that. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this! Time to lock in, chat. You're thinking with your head, going for type advantages. You might be Team AZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Yeah, and you got a big head. My brother in Christ, what are you doing? My brother in Christ, what are you doing? I might not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Now it's time to switch. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower, Floette, so everyone can keep living their happy lives. My brother in Christ, what are you doing? If I'm gonna protect everyone in Lumiose, I can't go to losing to you. I think it's about time I paid you back for the first night in Lumiose. You distracted me. My bag was stolen. You roped me into doing an ad I didn't get paid for. And you know what else you did? You installed viruses on my phone. I can't believe you've gotten me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. This would be more threatening. Oh no, he did choose the one that's got the advantage to me, but Charizard. Oh, I can't Charizard. Okay, just one. Just one? I was trying not to use items to be dramatic, but just one. I wanna Charizard his ass. You may have a point, but I have a counterpoint. Consider the following. Charizard. Charizard! Wow, that was anticlimactic.
I wanted to be the one to save the city. But I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. You had me go after all the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. What did you expect, you idiot?
So you really are Lumiose's greatest trainer. And the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader.
It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready, I believe matters have been settled. Azura will make for the tower's control center with Floette.
No, wait, please. Please let me go instead. What? But Azura, run! You said... I know what I said. But I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. And as the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Azura has a job only she can do. What do you mean? Azura, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in this city, not to mention everyone else. Lumiose is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us people and Pokemon.
Understood. I will also aid Azura down here, as needed.
Huh. I guess you really were ready to do what needs to be done, no matter who won. Well, he's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ's calling. I'll put him on speaker. What's up, AZ?
I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give.
I get it. All this stress about Prism Tower must be taking a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ is here to handle things so you two can live in peace again.
Your kindness means much, Urbane. Azura, Lida, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I'd hoped to protect Lumiose, to protect the entire region of Kalos. Carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower.
You heard the man, Floette. Let's go! That's a Floette stone. Alright, Floette. Mega Evolve.
It looks like the ultimate weapon.
Let's go, Floette. Just right through the window, okay. That must be Angie. Guess this is the tower's control center. This chair looks like a full-on throne. Alright, we should be ready. Hey Azura, you better be watching. Sure. Ha! This reminds me. You still got a star in my hotel ad when this is all done. Okay, Florette. Here goes nothing.
This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over.
Huh? Oh no! Shit.
Well,
That looks like one gigantic Ultra Beast. That might be how those things are formed. What's going on? I thought he had it under control. It doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's eternal flower.
I must go update our Quasartico Incorporated team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you.
Should we get down to the street? I suppose we'd better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. Definitely looks like a Mega Beast. Definitely looks like an Ultra Beast. So I wonder if Ultra Beasts are actually from Pokemon World where something like this happened. No one was around to stop it. So, what's Team MZ's next move? We have to help our Bane. Azura, can you hear me? Gotta say, the view's incredible from up here. I knew Lumiose was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect this city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second, I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Urbane, what's going up on there? Are you alright? I'm safe. I think. Mega Floette's got my back. But the tower's gone totally berserk. It's acting like a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. I can't control it at all. And it's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. What should we do? I mean, I'd love a hand, but I'm not sure what exactly you'd do. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygarde on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry! Urbane, could you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need Azura to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. AZ was right! This is bad! We have to fight! Oh, Crunchberries. Good thing we managed to calm them. Here, Azura, I'll heal your Pokemon. Holy shit. Game Freak pulled out all the fucking stops. Here we go, just what we need. What? What for? Well, what does Team MZU do when we need a plan? Azura knows, right? A strategy meeting. Yep, it's strategy meeting time. Alright, we've got two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Urbane and Floette from the tower. We ought to consider what Urbane proposed, for starters. Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it's gonna be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. I could take the rooftops. You think you could climb that wreckage and then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, Azura, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt 3 of us will be able to make it all the way to Zygarde. Oh. What's happened, Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to help jumpstart this show. What? That's Grandpa. Check it, I brought backup too. What are you all doing crashing our meeting?
I just thought you might need some help sorting this all out, Azura. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city's in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you're all still unscathed, Team MZ. I had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Quizartico Incorporated. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however, Miss Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. How we got on this call is hardly important now. What's going on now? Can we help?
Right. According to Urbane, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach Magenta District rooftops where Zygarde is waiting. What? Get him to come here instead!
Could it be that Zygarde's testing Azura's abilities? Who's to say what's going on Zygarde's head? Let's just help Azura get over to it.
Oh no, it's her again! Alas, the thought of entrusting you few with such a crucial task fills me with unease.
Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, Princess!
I was having Lebane gather information.
We at least know better than to rush in blindly. Now, if you will all check your Rotom phones, I have sent each of you our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrica Plaza. At its center sits Prism Tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess! Not even Pops could fix all that overnight.
We need to do something about those flowers before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take them on with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength will not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for Azura. That much I'm certain we can handle between us.
Hold up, did Ivor just say something reasonable? Now that's a shock. He's right, with all of us working together, we can clear a way for Azura. Very well. Let us decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Alright, let's go over what we decided. Each of us is going to try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. Azura will come link up with us so we can collab on clearing a path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you?
We're lucky that all of us had high-ranked trainers are scattered around evenly around Lumiose's 5 districts. Can't read the text.
If you wish to indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise.
Now, we're in the middle of an emergency!
It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on all those who are here can do? No. His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournoi de Jinsentei.
You can worry about your precious tournament later, Jinsentei. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're here like this? We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city, then butted heads in our promotion matches, and now we're helping each other out. Yeah.
Azura, one last bit of advice from the detective who charged with protecting Lumiose. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone else outside of Centrica Plaza, so please, take care of things where you are.
Come on, you lot. It's up to us to save our city.
That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had.
No time to focus on that, Lida. The crucial part's still to come.
Right. We don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we just gotta bet on everything on the possibility you're being mentioned, that Zygarde can help fix this mess.
First, head for the rendezvous point where Ivar and Gwen are waiting. John King is gone. Good shot. Okay.
Azura. Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fists of Justice, at your service.
She knows who you are, dummy.
We'll take point in this district, as was discussed at the strategy meeting.
If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting, as usual. He'd crush it with his giant fists otherwise.
Rogue Pokemons are certainly out in force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle arm in arm to make it through.
Do anything arm in arm with Ivor, and he'll break your bones. Just stick with me, okay, Azura?
Yeah, sure, I'll stick with the Goth Mommy. Sure.
Hey, yo, can we time out for a sec? Jesus Christ!
I'm unable to open my menu again. The game's not letting me open my menu. Why can't I open my menu, dude? I have Achilleons. I'd like to use them, please. Why is the game not letting me open my menu? I don't have the cooldown up, so I don't know what the deal is.
Justice prevails.
Oh, crunchberries.
There's no end to them. But there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. Last, it's time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the fist of justice.
Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get Azura to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead, Azura. Hurry.
Oh, Gwyn, you're fighting for me at last.
Wrong again, Ivor. Azura, bump me. Good luck.
Let's get moving.
Catch me if you can.
Hope she's okay. I'm not able to run now.
Let's cross the bridge up ahead. It seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across this water with my finely honed muscles, but that's no help to you. We had best find another way. Any ideas, Azura?
A pile of paneling could help.
I see. That section of the wall that was around the tower would make a fine bridge if we could knock it down. Even my mighty fist may struggle to fell such a massive target. But Lynx, time to Mega Evolve. One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart. Justice Punch!
They didn't want to animate that. Every time there's a black screen, they didn't want to animate it.
There you go. A way across.
It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor. So here I am. I see Philink's saved the day.
Gwen! You're alive!
Quiet down. Of course I'm alive.
My apologies. I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing.
See if you're concerned for Lumiose, not me.
Right. Let's see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear.
Hurry to Zygarde, Azura.
Yes, go on ahead. For Lumiose.
If I fist bump him, he'll break my arm.
Great, you made it across. Streamer lady's just ahead.
Her name is Canary. Canary! She's not some random streamer. That's a Steelix.
Yo! Things ain't looking great, huh?
That's a Blastoise.
Those poor Pokemon aren't exactly acting out of the fun of it either.
So, we doing something about it, or...
We need your help.
Bet. That's why I'm here, you know. Lumiose is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out.
Don't count me out either, kid. It ain't luck that I ran my construction company all those years. I never let Canary deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while the city takes a beating.
I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution's really hurting them. Let's go, Azura. These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves.
We'll work on putting together some scaffolding so y'all can keep moving ahead. Look lively, folks. We got a big job to do. Join it, boss. You there. This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it. I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too?
Come on, Azura. Show us why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user.
Yeah. Wrong type matchup. Charge. Zap cannon. Why did I not? Okay, I'm trying to hit Blastoise here. Okay, what's plan B? Don't know why I can't open my items. Steelix was definitely a problem. Should have took that one out first.
You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros got an award for most improved. Here, let me heal up your Pokemon, your hardworking Pokemon. I can't. Wait, that's on screen.
You got your work done while you were battling. Feast your eyes on our scaffolding masterpiece.
Holy. Dang, Pops, you didn't have to go this hard. Like, seriously, we just needed a path forward.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Extra Joe the Dream really pulled out all the stops. I think it's fair to say this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. And I'm sure you're up for the challenge, eh, kid?
Nobody needs a challenge right now.
When Lumiose needs fixing, we fix it right up. But we can't repair the lives that are lost, so we're counting on you to get that there. Get out there and do your thing.
Now fist bump the old man.
Me and Electros can take care of any rogue Pokemon. Go, Azura!
You gotta go across this scaffolding maze. Are you fucking serious, bro? For real? Using both the trainer type signs. There's an item. There's items. Well, I better hold off and keep an eye out for items then.
Nicely done, kid. We put our hearts and souls into that obstacle course and you cleared it beautifully.
For real? That was all kinds of impressive.
Oh, crunchberries.
Uh-oh. Looks like Trouble just joined the chat.
Guess that's the price of being the cutest, coolest, cleverest streamer in Lumiose.
You mean Kalos, yeah? Anyway, how's your back holding up, Pops?
It'll hold up however long it needs for my city and my grandkid. Now, go for it, folks. The deadline's looming.
80% speedrun mode, let's go! Oh my fucking god.
She really is a damn gamer.
Could you hurry it up? I'm getting tired.
Time to fight on! Justice will be served!
Greetings. I've been expecting you. The bean? But why? Hello there, my dear Azura. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Labane instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. Which is why my dear Lumiose will be present to support you on my behalf. She is a fine battler as you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear Azura, I kindly ask that you pass by those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon before I arrive there. Now, I'll send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bump of my fist.
Okay. United in fist bump.
Lumiose, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu.
Oh, brother. Yeesh, she loves running her mouth. Hey, you fucking said it. As if I'd rather be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents or rogue and Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry. I know this isn't just fun and games. These Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will and they're suffering from it. Well, my partner and I are going to use our strength to free them from their suffering. Let's do this! Steel type, Dragon type. Steel type, Dragon type. Charizard might be able to do this on his own. It's not letting me open the menu again. Let me open the menu. Why is the menu lagged out, dude? Taken out without Mega Evolving. This Charizard is too mean, dude. That was awesome! You killed it out there! Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's just not uptight. Fighting beside Justin Thay is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly. What is it you struggle with, Lumiose? What the... Where the heck did you... I mean, how long... It was nothing, Lady Justin Thay. Pay me no mind. We will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. Ooh.
For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Lumiose. Naturally, Lady Justin Thay, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered. You have a point. They look like quite a handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Lumiose, and you, Azura. I think this calls for our secret weapon. Yes, Lady Justin Thay. Kindly follow me this way. They're gonna activate the thing. Your attention, please, dear Pokemon. Allow me to welcome you to Lady Justin Thay's personal battle arena. Justin Thay Zone, on! This Justin Thay Zone should be enough to impede any Pokemon. Please continue on, Azura.
They're both going to die. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Let's go, Dragalge! You and me are gonna keep these streets safe. Welcome on, my dearest Clefable. Let us show our new friends the finest hospitality. For Lumiose! I'll fight against you or beside you, anywhere, anytime. You're doing great. Kaploa's just ahead.
Shops. One of the stores are destroyed too.
Report in, Philip. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me?
Oh.
I'm getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't you worry about me. Our very do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Philippe, this situation's bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get something ready to lift people up. Like a cookout. Or maybe something special. About time you showed up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry. Me and Ciliope'd have you back.
How am I gonna deal with this problem? You're a fighting type, I remember that. The Princess and the Valiant Prince. And the shop's gonna look like a castle, that's fucking cool. Take out the knight first. We took out the princess. The dragon versus the knight.
I got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving.
Oh, the shops weren't destroyed, that was just another entrance into here.
Focus on the fight, think, but don't overthink. Philippe isn't here yet. Right not, sir. Sorry I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I seize one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder?
Well, we tried setting up the ladder, boss. We even tried the holovators and...
And what? All your trying doesn't seem to result in anything to show. Well, rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves then. Rust to the kit. Time to show our mettle. You got it, boss. Once you chose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward.
They all do fist bumps. And even these old people do fucking fist bumps, bro. Jesus Christ. That's very dangerous.
You know how Mega Evolution is an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people? It is an expression of the bonds between the members of the Rust Syndicate. A human ladder. Boss, Mr. Crabler,
We've already fallen off the straight and narrow, and at this rate, we're gonna fall short here too.
Looks like we're one person short.
What do we do now?
Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving their all. As their leader, I'll need to give just as much. And then some. Don't you worry about me. My word's my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight.
They did not want to animate him climbing up everybody.
This is our highest calling. Literally. No need to hesitate. Climb on up. I mean, don't dilly-dally. You better climb up quick, because I don't know how long we're going to last.
Okay.
Kind of goofy ass. Go get him, Azura.
He didn't die. He has the Rotom phone to save him. See? They're all safe down there. There's a Pokemon Center. Can we look into the Pokemon Center from here? We're gonna pass right by Hotel Z. Angie's going wild. We didn't have much time. I'm working on it. Don't worry about me though. I've still got Floette up here. Getting close to Zygarde. It's easier to tell from up here. Oh, crunch berries. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nouvelle Cafe is closed for the day. But you seem to be in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? Well, we'll offer more than fresh, fragrant blends. We got some high-quality trainers, too. Talking will have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. Dragon, Steel, Rock, Steel. Feraligator's probably the best matchup for this. Not Bogarkin. No, wait. You first. Ow! I don't know, I think it's because there's too much shit going on. The game's engine's probably taking a shit. I'm not standing in the middle of all the fucking chaos. That's right, Bulldoze will affect it because there's no abilities. I don't have to worry about leveling. I keep aiming the camera straight down because I think that's what's causing my menu not to be able to be opened. A lot of good these items and potions do if I can't open the fucking menu. Imagine this on the Switch 1, Jesus Christ. Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouvelle Cafe. Take it already. Seriously, Griselle reminds me of Pam a little bit. I don't know why. I think it's the way the hair is. I bet your Pokemon are feeling as perked up as anything now too, right?
You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to nature of life itself. At times like these, I quite see what they mean.
We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation.
Then where will you head? I'll never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare. Nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of this city, no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now?
I want to stop the tower.
That is a noble desire. Now, let us each set out to accomplish what we must.
See it!
I suspect Zygarde has been watching to see if you would make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. Crunch berries.
Looks like we got more customers incoming. Not sure they'll appreciate our blends, though.
Unlikely. At least not when they've gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason.
You do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood.
We'll handle this area for you.
Fucking fist bump the Zoomer, fist bump.
This way!
Shit!
Alright, Glowy Butt Dog, what's the plan?
Coming.
There was never a point where I could cross by. Hotel Z, was there?
Hey, Azura? I get him.
There we go.
I can see you from up here. Looks like you met up with Zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more of a punch now. Watch yourself if Angie Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Azura have to save Floette and all of Lumiose.
I see you've proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust, Azura. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains. The 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterward, will Zygarde and you surely be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend, who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give. But that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack.
Oh yeah, that one that was in my bag. Oh yes.
The anti-aircraft cannon. Zygarde complete. Angate Florette is ready to try and destroy anyone who comes near it. No idea. That's a lot of damage. There's nothing to it. It's not even touching it. This is why I got all this medicine. That's effective. Take out the blue one first. This is more intense than the Arceus battle. That's one down. Finally. Ouch. Thousand arrows. Oh, shit. Use Blinded Ruin, you have to get out of the way. Tiger will be able to protect you, it seems. Keep your guard up, the tower's not done yet. Not want to get hit by that. Gotta get behind cover. Oh, the Switch 2 just took a grapple hit on that. Oh, I felt that. Switch 1 would have not liked this. Dragon time. Oh, we're not getting hit by that. That red flower has to go.
1,000 waves. Now. Oh, great. It acts like artillery. Charizard, get back! Shit. Back in. Go! Not for this fucking thing. Good thing I bought all these potions. I knew I was gonna need them. Just tap it. Let's see here. 1,000 arrows, 1,000 waves. One last attack. Core Enforcer! You put an end to Angye Floette's rampage. It's over. The tower, or Angye, or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day, Azura. Yo, don't forget about us! What about all the rogue Pokemon? They've all been pacified.
When the top-ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything.
Alora's, that goes without saying. All thanks to the superstar of Lumiose, Justin Fay, and the rest of you, I suppose.
Sure, fine. Whatever you say at this point.
Thank you all, seriously. Especially you, Azura. Urbane, you alright? I'm fine. Totally fine. Now all that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Ange and put all this to bed. And once we get this cleaned up, I trust Quasartico is gonna throw us a nice celebration.
I'll see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling.
Splendid. I believe Rishishmir would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes. Pass. I'm down for whatever, as long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later. Just one last step, Floette. Do your thing. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What is Ange trying to do?
That's the ultimate weapon. It's acting just like the ultimate weapon.
It can't be.
No way! If Ange fires Floette's Rite of Ruin while all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumiose left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking?
Alright, the poop! It's the poop! The poop that Gullibutt gave me! Zygarde! Magic poop! Let's see what your true form is. Mega Evolve. I have a giant fucking hammer.
Oh no.
That's not a giant hammer, that's a giant fucking cannon!
Core.
No.
Nihilite.
As in, annihilate. Nihilite.
Anti-orbital cannon, fire! I'm a fire-written Malazard!
Ooh, pretty fireworks.
That almost killed us all!
Bro, literally Super Mario wall slid all the way down. Is it okay? It's okay.
As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. Oh, we are forever grateful to you, Team MZ. My dear friends.
Pokemon Legends ZA. Credits roll. And of course, they're gonna play that song. And they don't have any fucking... No lyrics again, really. In Pokemon X and Y, when you rolled credits, there actually were lyrics to this song. It would actually be on the bottom of the screen. Man, what a wild ride these past 2 weeks have been. I'll say this game was actually really good. Even topping Pokemon Legends Arceus in some ways. It does fall short with the catching mechanic. It's a little bit of a bummer that you're mainly inside the city. And it feels like catching Pokemon in the city felt like an afterthought. It's like, oh right, we're making a Pokemon game here. The game kind of reminds you of Persona a little bit, with the whole like being in a city thing and saving the city thing. Mainly like Persona 3. A little bit, so I can see a little bit of inspiration there. The biggest strength in this game has got to be the characters. I would say like all the characters in this game are more memorable than those in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And even more than those in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I would love to see more games like this. I know Game Freak will probably be forced to continue to do mainline Pokemon games that are turn-based, but as long as we have games that are similar to the Legends franchise, those will probably be the Pokemon games I pick up the most. They always take some aspects of the core mainline games and they mix up things in such a way. With Legends Arceus, you the trainer existed in the world. You could take damage from Pokemon that are dangerous, and that's retained here. I love the fact that they decided to not do Pokemon Legends Johto, and instead of going into the ancient past, to take place 5 years after Pokemon X and Y. Probably one of the most controversial Pokemon games out there, second only to Sword and Shield. Allegedly, Pokemon Legends Galar is going to be the next Legends game, and it's going to take place 1,000 years in the past, when we're going to see like the Gigantamax phenomenon, the Dynamax phenomena, and the creation, the very first Dynamax Pokeball to catch these creatures. Which will be interesting because we might see, well, we won't see Komodo because Komodo was a little bit later. Yeah, but now if I look toward Lumiose Prism Tower, it's a gigantic spoiler. Very well done. Some people will disagree with me, but the whole experience was smooth from beginning to end, except on that last stretch. I was running into problems opening the menu in battle, and it could just be that that last battle had so much going on, it really was straining the whatever engine Legend ZA runs on. And I'm assuming it's going to be a modified version of Scarlet and Violet. That has to be the engine it's running on. Because they're not going to start from scratch. They're just like taking Scarlet and Violet's engine and logic and making it a real-time system. It is disappointing that Pokemon Legends Arceus didn't have this real-time battle system because it originally was going to. But they decided, they had cold feet and thought people wouldn't respond to it well. I think it's great. I would love to see the next generation Pokemon game incorporate this battle system, or at the very least, have it be some sort of optional challenge. I mean, if there is an option to pick between turn-based and real-time, that would be great, but then how's that going to work on the competitive scene? I mean, I guess you could say they just have two competitive brackets, the turn-based and Shift Incorporated. Why does that seem familiar? Who's Shift Incorporated? I've heard that before. They could always just do two brackets, one for traditional battles and one for the real-time battles. You could always throw in abilities too at the same time. So for the last Pokemon game on Switch 1, I didn't play it on Switch 1. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't play the League because it would have ruined my experience. Yeah. There we are. No, we're not back on the title screen. Where's AZ? He's gone, isn't he? Should hold a funeral for the guy. Yeah. Yeah. I knew it. Damn, man, that... Give me a minute, chat. This man went through so much suffering. 3,005 years of suffering. Regret. That's 200 and no. That's 3,000. I can't math. That's 2,995 years too long to be walking this earth with that much regret on your shoulders. May the man, the Titan, legend himself, a man that has gone through multiple centuries, finally have rest. And may Arceus watch over his soul in the afterlife. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements. But he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes. Not so he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumiose, AZ. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted. A city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many. And now, we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yes, that! I'm starving! It'll be that curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of. So many things to clean up and set right. What was the man's name, by the way? May you finally rest in peace. People can translate those runes. So people should be able to discern what his name is. Because we never knew who AZ's name was. And of course, the text on the bottom is the year. We'll find out in due time what the name is. Some days after the events with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city. Your alarm is going off. Breakfast. There's a Pokeball on the table. Well, check the squad. Judging your Pokemon stats. The Judge feature gives you a concrete evaluation of your individual Pokemon stats so you can gauge their latent potential. From the stats selection of your Pokemon summary, press right stick to toggle between numbers and what the Judge feature says about each stat. Three perfect IVs. This is why Charizard was the best. Not very good. Those are good. And that is why Gardevoir is terrible. And of course, your alphas have 3 perfect IV. Chat, I technically had the ending of this ruined for me. Someone told me that AZ dies, so I'm like, oh. Well, let me go take a picture of the man. That's when I posted I took this picture, not for any particular reason. No. It was for a reason. What about Sylveon, who I benched? Okay. And finally, what about Peppy Hair, who was benched? Wow, I really should have kept Peppy Hair on blast, huh? Speed is special attack and attack. And now, Dragonite. To his side. There's a Pokeball on this table. It's a really rough polygonal model. You wouldn't be able to see it this close normally. What's it reflecting, I wonder? Is it just a texture, or is it actually reflecting the room? There's a Pokeball containing a Lucario on the table. You want to take it with you? Yeah, I do. There is a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Azura. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now, here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. We will see him again, 1,000 years in the past in the next Legends game, won't we? Because that game will take place during the darkest day. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Azura. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. Rank A. All Pokemon will listen to your commands. Total playtime? About 58 minutes. I feel like the game was shorter than Pokemon Legends Arceus and even Scarlet and Violet, yet the playtime says otherwise. The playtime is about, like, by the time I finished Scarlet and Violet, it was around 40 to 50 hours. Legends Arceus, if you don't account for all the time I was screwing around and just trying to fully finish research tasks, not complete them, but finish them, it was around the same time. So, no, I think it's just the fact that the game takes place on one map that makes it feel like it's smaller than it is. But do you want to know what the best part is? Aside from us entering the post-game and having a handful of things left to do, there are 2 event Pokemon that are going to be dropping sometime in the future, with them their own set of quests. And not only that, there's going to be DLC. I haven't bought the DLC yet, mainly because I didn't want to charge my card until my credit card bill rolls over to next month. Then I'll pre-order Age of Calamity and Kirby and Prime 4 at the same time. That's what's coming up, is Kirby's Air Ride. I don't know if that'll be a stream series. That might just be like a one-off. There's not really a story mode to do on that one. It's more of like playing Smash Brothers. It's kind of like a multiplayer type of game, party game, kind of like that. You play it for a few sessions. The online's probably going to carry that game the most. But the next big game that I'm going to do a playthrough of, complete playthrough, is Age of Calamity. I'll do the same thing I did with this game. We'll just play it. Maybe I won't go as hardcore. Maybe I'll cycle it in and out. It's release week, I'll probably do like all Age of Calamity, and then we'll cycle in the B games back in. Speaking of B games, I still have to finish Hogwarts Legacy, and I have to finish Wind Waker. And to the right of me, I have some other games. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think we can put that one to rest. Finally, I have the game card in the box, right? I mean, all that's left to do in that one is... I mean, I've already seen what the true ending is. It's just the same thing as the good ending, but with all the animal pals on it. We don't need to see that. That game is done. We've gotten all the bananas. We're done. The roguelike node is still pretty fun, and I'll always go back and revisit that game. Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. This would normally be the part where I'd save the game, I'd do the post game, and then I would erase my save data as I'm done. However, this game's getting DLC in a couple months. And after experiencing this, after experiencing what this team has worked on, while I am cautiously optimistic about what hyperspace Lumiose might be, if it's a small isolated area, if it's a whole map, if it's a whole different crazy thing altogether, if it's just going to be just new Mega Evolutions, or if it's going to be a combination of new Mega Evolutions and a whole different Pokedex to fill up and a whole new story to explore. I'm anticipating the story to be around the length of Blueberry Academy. You know, the two DLCs for Scarlet and Violet, probably around that size, but maybe not that big though, because the Freak leaks, the internal documents that were leaked, it was said that they actually went way over budget with the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. It was almost, I think it was $100 million for them to make it. It was insane, and they said they cannot do that anymore. It's just not sustainable, which is unfortunate, which means this game's DLC will probably not be as large or as grand as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because Scarlet and Violet's DLC basically felt like a whole separate game. It was basically like if they made a sequel to Scarlet and Violet, that's basically how that DLC played out. And this might be more like the Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra. A new area to explore, 50 to 100 new Pokemon, returning Pokemon, some new Mega Evolutions, maybe a new Pokemon or two. We'll save the game right here. Let's take a look at this Lucario. Ah, that's who the trainer is. Corina. If you played Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, you know who Corina is. She is the fighting gym leader. And she's also one of the guardians over the, I forget the name of the tower. It's in the one city where the Mega Stones were originally found. You had to undergo a trial. Let's take a look at its stats. It knows Aura Sphere, Rock Smash, and Bullet Punch. It's a level 50, which is actually kind of disappointing. It'll stay here, by the way. Surprised it never got a Lucario. Let's take a look at its things. Amazing stats. 3 perfect IVs, much like it's an alpha, but not the alpha size. Its non-perfect IVs are just kind of not good. HP is best. Spec defense is best. Defense is best. Spec attack is pretty good, which is actually bad, because this guy is mainly a special attacker. Speed's pretty good, and attack's pretty good. I'm surprised it says Lumiose City and it doesn't say where it was. I guess there's no internal thing for the city where it was actually originated from. Very interesting. So it's not AZ's Lucario. It's Gloriana's Lucario. That might be it for the story of Pokemon Legends ZA, which chances are by the time this VOD is up, it'll be another week. This kind of is a blessing in disguise because it does allow people to not be spoiled by the ending, as I'm those that saw this live. Well, chat, there will be more Legends ZA streams throughout the next week, but I'll more than likely cycle in other games. What do I mean by there's more? Well, we're not in the post game. There's more to do. We can't fast travel anywhere else. Tomorrow I will stream this game. As you can see, do we have more Pokemon? No, we don't. They haven't added no more Pokemon into the Wild Zones. That's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping more would pop up in post game. But no. However, Wild Zone 20. 15 whole Pokemon to find. This wild zone has probably the widest variety of Pokemon to find. What do I have left to do for post-game? Well, starters, 100%ing all of the wild zones. Secondly, it looks like more side quests have opened up on the map, because I know I cleared the southern half of Kalos before, so there's now more. Including this one particular side quest in front of Quasartico Incorporated. This is a side quest that will give me an Alolan Raichu for a regular Raichu.
That's basically what there is left to do. Oh, and, I'm actually going to now utter the number of main quests in the game.
I think it was 42, right? It was either 42 or 45. $42. So, there are 4 main missions left. And you might remember, if we look in our Pokedex, there's number 228 and 229. The post-game in this will involve us getting the Kalos legendaries, Zygarde and its Mega form, which I'm sure that, yep, there it is right there. It's in the Pokedex. I forgot what else I was going to say. We have Zygarde, we have the 2 other Kalos legendaries. The other things I have left to do, oh, you see this Pokedex? It's just begging to be filled out. I've got to fill it out. I got to catch them all. The nice thing about the Legends games is, yes, there are trait evolutions, but I was told in the post-game, you're actually able to catch the trait evolutions in the wild. Which, that's great. No version exclusives, no mandatory trait evolutions. 2 Pokedexes to fill out. This one and the Mega Evolution Pokedex. I want to get this filled out before the DLC drops, so I can see exactly how many will be in the post-game Pokedex. The other thing to do is Mabel's research. I'm at level 33. If I get down to level 50, I get the Shiny Charm. We have to go through these requests. Filling out the Pokedex will do that, and the Mega Evolution Pokedex will fill out as we fill out the regular Pokedex. Just gonna spam catch a bunch of Pokemon. We have to survey the wild zones. Basically 100% them all. We still have to win Pokemon battles. The fastest way would probably be to spam Cafe Lana, or Restaurant Lana. Evolving items, evolving Pokemon, that'll be part of like filling out the Pokedex. It's just the trait evolution one is probably one that I will not be able to do. Unless Devo was willing to do some touch trades, but I don't know. Because I'm at the end of the game, and he's just been shiny hunting mid-game. That may not be the case. This stream has gone on for far too long. It's gone on for 10 hours. I am tired. I'm going to end stream and take a shower and go to sleep. For those of you that have watched this series, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to give a shout out to Casey a Mouse on YouTube. And a shout out to Love Potatoes on Twitch for hanging out for me on most of the stream. This VOD's probably going to be up a week later. I have an entire backlog. In fact, I have to upload 3 more uploads. I think I'll just upload the rest of the series. And I'll just keep it private. And then make each one go live as I go. The next time I stream this, we will slowly, and I mean slowly, take on the post-game. Mainly focus on side quests, catch some Pokemon, and then get Zygarde, Xerneas, and Eviltail, as well as their Mega Evolutions, because they have Mega Evolutions. As far as other games in the pipeline, like I said, I want to finish Zelda and Kirby and Hogwarts Legacy. There's one other game in this stack that I've had sat next to me for a good month now, still sealed. 2 games, in fact. 2 games in one. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. I think, while I'm playing Zelda, while I'll do Age of Calamity for, probably 1 whole week on stream, there will be another game, and that will be me going and doing a playthrough of Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. I think that'll be a nice break from RPGs. This year has definitely been surprising for the Switch 2. We have had a Mario Kart game, a Donkey Kong game, a couple enhanced ports of Switch 1 games that I just missed out on. A new Kirby Air Riders game. Who would have seen that coming? Zelda Age of Calamity, which is the closest thing we're going to get to a Zelda game for now. A new Donkey Kong game in decades. That was amazing. And the highly anticipated Metroid Prime 4, which I will probably play and stream obsessively like I have this game. And that game might make me a little bit salty. The Nintendo Switch 2 definitely had a rather impressive launch year. And it hasn't even been a year since it's been out. Grifters will make you say, I think otherwise, but, No, I think the Switch 2 is actually... It took a little while. I had my doubts, but... I mean, a new Pokemon game, a new Donkey Kong game, a Prime 4, a new Zelda Warriors game, Kirby's Air Riders? Shit, man. And then it was announced that Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming to the system in December, which I know it's going to be a game keycord, but that ain't going to stop me from downloading it, because, I mean, I got this 512 gigabyte micro SD Express card, might as well take advantage of it. And then there's Fallout 4, so we finally, it took a console generation, but we finally have Skyrim and Fallout 4 on the same system, and I have no doubts that they'll put Starfield on it too, but I don't know, maybe that one's worth a skip. Although I am excited to try out what might be coming out next year. I mean, shit. The rest of this year alone has a lot of games coming out for it that I'm excited for. And yes, I'm just yapping right now. I'm just padding it out to get to the 2 hour and 30 minute mark. Give me a break, okay? Like I said, I mean, we got... Let me pull up my calendar. Let me show you what we got coming up. Persona 3 Reload just came out a couple days ago. Mina the Hollower and Tales of Xillia Remastered come out next week. I plan on getting both of those games, and I'll play Mina the Hollower on stream. I think I'll just play through all my games on stream now. Just basically stream my game time, it's fine. Zelda the Age of Imprisonment comes out November 6th. Kirby Air Riders comes out on November 20th. Metroid Prime 4 and Octopath Traveler 0 come out on the same day. Yuka Replay E comes out on December 18th. Now, when did that Assassin's Creed Shadows game come out? Didn't it say said December. When in December is my question. I know I can get it on PC, but... Oh. Assassin's Creed Shadows confirmed to launch on the Switch 2 on December 2nd, 2025. Switch 2 version will include all content updates and free content released since the game's initial launch, except for Claws of Awaji expansion, which is scheduled to release in early 2026. There's cross-progression, it'll be available in digital and physical editions, with the physical one being a game keycard, of course. I've already discussed that in the past. I've accepted that third-party games are going to be on game keycards. It's unfortunately just how things are going to be. I'll make a video talking about it in more detail for those that don't want to sift through the entire streams. It's going to be priced at $60, which is actually interesting, because the game launched at $70 on PC. So the fact that it's $60, and there's a roadmap of the updates scheduled for October 28th and November 25th, including parkour improvements and story content. So it's interesting that the game is $50 and not $70, or it's $60, not $70. So I think it'd be worth checking out. I'll probably play as the female ninja and not as Yusuke, unless the game forces you to play as Yusuke, in which case I guess I will play as Yusuke. So yeah, it looks like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Looks like December is actually pretty booked. I've got a lot of games to play through. I want to finish my backlog of games. So next week we'll have this game. I'll probably play this a little bit tomorrow after work. It won't be a 10-hour stream, Jesus Christ. It'll probably be like 4 or 5 tops. I do have a bedtime after all. That bedtime is actually approaching in about 44 minutes, so I might want to wrap this up. I just like to yap, okay? There's something about this fucking music that makes me feel like I'm in a lounge just talking to people. Okay, this is the me yapping music. I'm gonna fucking rip it, and I'm gonna just have it be on the chatting screen with my VTuber model sitting in a chair or something. Well, enough yaps about upcoming games and whatnot and plans and whatnot. Look, it's 1:11 in the morning. It's time to go to bed. It's time to end stream. I've been live for 10 hours and 15 minutes. My throat is going to murder me tomorrow, so I better make sure I drink a whole fucking bucket of water tonight and then stay up a little bit and take a massive piss so I don't wet the bed, because that would just be embarrassing otherwise. And also kind of annoying because I just got new sheets and a new bed. That would not want to, like, ruin it. There's some post-game content. There will be more streams of this. I will be cycling it out with other games throughout the week. I still want more out of this game, though. Fortunately, there is DLC coming. I'll just have to wait. That's the only bad part. The damn waiting. I guess in the meantime, once I'm done with the post-game content, and I've pretty much done everything I can in the game until the DLC comes out, in my little question mark box, I don't have it, put it away. What? Maybe I'll do a playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Might be fun to go back and play the first Legends game and see how well it holds up. And see if it performs any better on the Switch too, which it probably will. Well, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. I will make the stream schedule tomorrow. I'll plan it out while I'm at work, and then I'll make the graphic and everything when I get home. Until then, everyone, I've been Tsukino Azura. Rest well. And sweet dreams, everybody.